Welcome to my channel. My name is Valerio and today we're gonna review a new model kit from Good Smile Company. This is the Gunbuster miniature combining and transforming Moderoid. So this one looks like a new line within the Moderoid line of robots that are a tiny bit smaller than average. They all, as of now, this is the second release, and if you're interested, you can look at my previous release. It's like they're all around 4 inches, so a bit over 10 centimeters, 10, 11, 12, depends how straight you keep the legs. They're all fairly cheap. We're speaking about, I don't know, $20, something like that. Obviously, depend from shipping cost and everything. And I quite love the first release of the Getter. It has a really smart transformation combination, and you pull it up very, very well for very, very low price. So let's look at this. High expectation. And well, in case you're interested to buy this kit, you can maybe find yours on HobbyLink Japan, because this is where I bought mine. And if it's not there anymore, maybe Amazon Japan, maybe if not there, no idea, guys. Anyway, let's look at the runners. So here, nothing special. I will just show the runner, and then we're gonna see everything completed all together. This is a very, very easy model kit to build. A bit harder than the Getter one. So the Getter one took me 25 minutes. This one took me 30 minutes. So we are speaking still on stuff that is way easier than the average high grade from Bandai. Definitely easier than the average SMP. So Super Mini Plan or Shogun modeling project, and way easier than the average Moderoid. So here the focus is to do a nice kit transforming that combines as easy as possible. So there are a few stickers. The color of the plastic is good. There are some pre-painted parts, and as I told you, 25 minutes. If you're very slow, 35 minutes, and all you need are a pair of nippers and maybe something to pull off the sticker. If you want to put the sticker, I did put it, because by the time I will actually paint this kit, it's gonna take a few years. I think my backlog continue to grow into the beyond. Anyway, here we have our kit. As I was saying, this is 11 centimeter enough, so 4 inches. And I want to say that the Sculpt, I think it works a tiny bit better than the Getter one. It is more panelized than the traditional design of the Gunbuster, which it is a super robot from 1988, obviously Hideki Anno, so the same that at Evangelion. This is a tiny bit of a revised version of his kit, and it's still okay, still looks pretty cool. As you can see, you can clearly notice on the side there are giant holes because this transforms, and I didn't care too much for a lot of tiny foldable panels. It is a perfect transformation, and if you're not into the transforming robot world, means you don't have to add any extra pieces than the one that the robot carries with it. And this is not even a Lego transformer where you detach and attach part. This is a proper perfect transformation. It's like 99%, so I will show you how does it work. But first, we're gonna see a tiny bit how does it move. Now, as you can see, most of the head is a bit pre-painted. So if you want to paint it yourself, you might want to mask it or actually hand brush it. Now the arm reach shoulder level goes to 90 degrees. The hand can rotate, it can move out, and if you push too hard, pump inside of it. But if you keep the slider when you move it, you can have it rotate. Cannot do the split, but it can reach quite a bit of size. The legs can fold back at 90 degrees. And yes, there is nothing at the waist, no hub crunch, no butterfly joint. The feet can rotate one side and the other one. So this is already better than the Getter one movement-wise. Still, we are looking at a robot that transforms and combines. So I'm already surprised it pulled this much, because the Getter, the only issue that I had with it was that it doesn't move that much. But even that, you clearly, I mean, you can easily close both the eyes and pretend that it's not a mistake, because once you pull the Getter transformation, everything is good. Anyhow, and there are a couple of pieces that attach here and there, but maybe because I didn't press hard enough. Now, for the transformation, we separate the robot. We pull inside the 2 hands. Now, this is not the clearest bit of the instruction manual, so look at the manual. You unfold this kind of way stuff, and then you pull the arms inside. How do you do it? So sorry that I have to look into it here. It takes me a few seconds to figure, because I tried initially to do it without the manual. Mistake. I mean, you can do it the second time without manual, but the first time you want to look where the word is disappearing. So here I looked at the manual and we push it back behind. Now the arms are completely hidden, because then we're gonna push inside the hands. Now we rotate this tiny bit. We rotate this tiny bit upward as well, and then we fold the ears of the Gunbuster. There is a tiny bit of a moving mechanism. They become like a triangle, and here technically there is a plug that you can open out of it, but I think I pressed a bit too much over it, so I'm not able to. And this is not a knife, so don't worry for my hands. That is the famous scrap plastic remover by company, GW. Not a great product. Anyway, we're almost done, so we connect the two shoulder pads. Sorry, voice is disappearing already, and we are only 5 minutes into it. Anyway, we open the tiny wings on the top, and here I was supposed to put some sticker, but because I forgot the stickers, it's not happening. This anyway, we pull inside. We actually rotate a tiny bit the X arm, and now we can call them the reactor, and ta-da! So this is surprising, because this is a super easy transformation that the Soul of Chogoki makes really difficult, and the starship looks pretty good. We're gonna look at in a tiny bit with a tiny bit more of attention right now. Now the feet of the two is the bit of the transformation that give me a tiny bit more problem, mainly because there is this rotating yellow parts around the knee that doesn't plug in, and I really wonder if I just forgot to clean some of the parts, which is very, very possible. Now anyway, you straighten up the feet, you shorten the legs, you rotate them a tiny bit. You see there is a slider on the side, so that is okay. Anyway, we have the hands like that. Then there is like we open the side wings, then there is like a diaper in the middle out of it. Sorry, this continues to unplugs. Anyway, we open the diaper or the tongue. Yep. And there it is. And then we unfold it on the very bit. Now, I want to say, if there were two tiny pieces to block it, I would be very, very impressed. However, they are not. So we have to rotate the legs. We plug them one with another one. And here you're supposed to get the proper angle, otherwise they don't plug together. And that works a bit like, how to say, a roof. Anyway, this is a tiny bit less cool than the other transformation, but once you put it straight in the right angle, it works cool. Anyway, the first part, the top part of the Gunbuster, comes out very, very well. Like, this is so much easier than the sort of Chogoki transformation. And I love that this was a flex by Good Smile Company on to look at what we can do with just a few steps. The second part, maybe less good, but still very, very impressed with it, like crazy impressed with it. Now, let's do a couple of comparison. Lego Dude as usual, sorry, shaky camera. Lego Dude, very, very small. Now, Gundam Caliban, which you're gonna see a video in a couple of weeks, I suppose. Then we have the Getter from the same line, Moderoid, Transform and Combining, a tiny bit smaller. Then we have the SMP Deimos, which is a super cool kit, super cool dynamics, but it's so much harder to build than these guys. The Titan, great SMP. Still, I mean, this at 2-3 hours is gonna take it. The Gunbuster is 20 minutes. This is the Dagarn from Kotobukiya, which is a smaller robot. This is a very, very small robot. Now, for conclusions. Quickly, pro and cons. Cons, it is very, very tiny, and doesn't look like everything plugs perfectly. However, this might be due to me not exactly cleaning everything I was supposed to clean, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt. For the pro, totally look like Gunbuster. Transformation is pretty fun, and once you look at the first time with instruction, then you can even throw away the instruction. It is posable enough for price and build difficulty. And overall, I super recommend it. So this is a full transforming. It's not the Studio Alpha. This goes a fraction out of it. The Sculpt is better than the other one. And it doesn't occupy too much space. And most importantly, it doesn't break the bank. So If you want to try it, highly recommend it. And even if you don't like it, the price is not gonna be completely terrible. So from Valerio is everything. Next week we're gonna see a different model kit. Still don't know which one though.